A number of awards adorn the shelves of a home-based technology business in Parksville that's growing so fast it may mean a move to a larger metropolis to fill their need for tech-savvy employees.
Pixton is a website. It's pixton.com, and it's basically a web-based tool that anyone can use to make comics. So you don't have to be able to draw. The first Tintin was created by a Belgian guy. Growing up, I also loved comics. I loved Tintin and Calvin and Hobbes and The Far Side. And so I was I was contemplating the web, and I was thinking about Wikipedia and how it's a wonderful sort of collective body of work, but it doesn't really allow for personal creativity or individual expression. And all of these influences kind of converged in this idea of, well, I could create a tool like, there's nothing like that on the web today. I could create a tool that anyone could use to tell stories, and it could be in a very collaborative and social context on the web.
A limited version of the application can be used for free, and there is also a paid version for educators and businesses.
I think that we created it because we thought it's something that we would like to use and we thought would be really cool, and we thought it would appeal to a lot of different kinds of people. And in the first year after we initially launched the website, and it was in a much more primitive state than today, we found out who was using it, and it was kids, it was adults, fathers and sons. Even we had a woman who was born in 1918 make comics about the Great Depression.
Over the past 12 months, over 1 million users have signed on.
It's quite simple. You simply go to the website, go to pixton.com in your web browser, create an account, and then you just start clicking. So you can, if you're creating a comic from scratch, you create it one panel at a time, and you can add characters, speech bubbles, and props to your panels. So the characters, for example, they're fully articulated, meaning that you can click on the different parts of the body and move them all around. So you can move them into any pose. We've actually patented that technology. That's something that's unique about Pixton. You can change the character's expression.
I think most of us can relate with sitting down with a pad and paper and doodling and creating characters, and maybe even thinking about drawing a cartoon strip. But drawing that same character over and over again, exactly the same, is extremely difficult. But with Pixton Comics, it's just a few simple clicks.
Pixton Comics has evolved into a social venue where people from around the world are connecting with one another as they compose a story, sometimes just to elicit a smile, and sometimes to tell a story that will leave people thinking for hours or days after they have read it.
You see some very personal stories that anyone can relate to. For example, I can think of a number of our users who have revealed over time that they have Asperger's syndrome. And so Pixton creating comics is a wonderful way for them to engage with other people and to tell stories and to sort of practice and visualize interactions between people. I think that's a wonderful surprise to know that we're affecting people in that way.
Part of the appeal to Pixton is that there is no software to download, and it takes only minutes to learn. In Parksville, I'm Annette Lucas.